All right, stage 4. Okay, stage 4. This is where healing actually begins. Remember, stage 1 is pre-D-Day, you didn't know. Stage 2 is the shock, new information. Stage 3 is that survival mode. Your brain is trying to understand what happened because it thinks if it understands what happened, that maybe you can prevent it. But again, you can't prevent your partner from ever doing this again. How can you do that? You can't. The brain thinks you can, which is one of the reasons it keeps you stuck in detective mode. I can't control my husband. I can't control what he does. The only thing I can do is control me, turn on my gut instinct, get my confidence up, pay attention to any sort of a pink flag. Forget about red flags. I want people to look for pink flags. And then you'll know. But stage 4 is the new you, right? This stage 4 is where we start saying, you know what? I'm not going to stay in detective mode anymore. I am going to start detaching. That's what we call it. Detaching from the mud of your story. I am going to start only focusing on me. You see, in stage 3, what are we focused on? Our spouses. We're focused on the timeline, the emails, the text messages, the photos, the expense reports, the holiday reports, the Uber rides, right? We're so focused on piecing together this story. We're asking 10,000 questions. This doesn't make sense. You said this. You said 5 o'clock. Now 4:30. That's a lie. We are so focused on them. Stage 4 is like, no more. Focusing on me. But it's so hard to get out of stage 3 because of your brain. Let me go back to this neuroscience piece. If people don't understand how the brain works, they're going to get stuck in stage 3. Your brain thinks that staying in detective mode is the answer. Your brain is convincing you that stalking affair partners is the answer. Your brain thinks that asking a million questions and begging and having 3-hour fights with your spouse is the answer. Your brain thinks that way because instinctively it's trying to control the situation. It's trying to figure out if you're safe or not. So I don't fault betrayed partners for being in stage 3. Your brain is doing something that it thinks is going to help you be safe in the future. If you just get one more detail, then you'll never get hurt again. If he just confesses that it was Burger King and not McDonald's, then you'll never get hurt again. Your brain is doing that on purpose to try to protect you. Can't fault it, but that's primal thinking. That's not where healing is. The brain doesn't care about healing. The brain just wants to make sure you live another day. That's it. That's your brain's only job. Make sure you stay alive tomorrow. It doesn't care if you're happy. It doesn't care if you're doing something that's healthy or unhealthy. It just wants you to live. So if it's got you focused on everything else, it's because it thinks it's helping you be safe in the future. And that's where we come in. That's why one of the first things, one of the courses that I have out there called Pain to Power, it's why in that course, one of the first things I have betrayed partners do is start keeping a diary. I call it a healing diary. You don't need the course to do it. Keep a healing diary. I want you to start tracking all day long everything that you do and how it makes you feel. Put it on a scale, 1 to 10. The things that cause you pain, 10. The things that make you feel good, down at the bottom, a 1, a 2, a 3, right? You're going to see, if you track that for 2 weeks, you'll see exactly what is keeping you in stage 3. And everything you need to get to stage 4 is going to be in there too. Stage 4 is when you start focusing on you. Let me give you another analogy here. And this is a race car driving analogy. So when they're training drivers to like be race car drivers, one of the things that they always train them to do is to look at the road. Don't look at the wall, right? These guys are going, whatever they are, ladies too, around this track. I don't know, 150 miles, 200 miles an hour. I couldn't tell you how fast they go. I can't watch it. But they don't say, look at the wall so that you don't hit the wall. They're like, always focus on the road, focus on the road, focus on the road. Why? Because where focus goes, energy flows. This again, this is the neuroscience. This is how our bodies are designed. This is how we work. We put energy toward whatever we're focused on. So when a race car driver is learning to drive, they have to focus on the road. Because if they focus on the wall, guess what they're going to do? Just slightly, boom, and they're going to crash into the wall. Because the brain puts energy into whatever it's focused on. So if you are focused on your spouse, the unfaithful partner in the story, that's why you're in stage 3, because your focus is all on your spouse. Stage 4 is when you go, no, I'm not going to focus on the wall anymore because I'm going to crash and burn. I want to focus on the road. I want to focus on me. I want to work on my healing. That's stage 4. Stage 4 is when we start learning who we are.